Survivor Challenge. Survivor Challenge coffee with Kerry style. So let me read out the rules because there's a couple. Kristen, you need to choose 2 companions, a celebrity or their character, because you're going to be stranded on a deserted island. You are going to have no supplies. You're going to be stuck there forever. So you can have 2 celebrities or their characters, however you want to name them, join you on this deserted island. But you have an extra couple of rules here. You're also going to have a magic ration box on the island. But let me just preface this. There won't be any other supplies available. There'll be no fruit trees. There'll be no animals or fish or anything to have. Your magic ration box will be your only source of food, and it can only contain 1 item. But I will add that 1 item could be a single item like an apple, or it could be a whole meal like, I don't know, pasta, steak, parmigiana with chips and salad on the side, that type of thing. It can be a whole meal. So you need to choose 2 companions and 1 item of food for the magic ration box. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now,
So
this is the part where I can offer you some thinking music to decide on your answers because your survival depends on it.
Obviously.
Would you like some thinking music?
I would love some thinking music. Thank you, Kerry, for your kindness.
You're
Yes.
very welcome.
Okay.
Great
We're gonna
timing.
go.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like Tony Stark,
Oh, good one. Yes.
who is Iron Man. If he could come in his Robert Downey Jr. incarnation, that would be preferable. But I'll take him from the comics too. I'm not that picky. Circa Iron Man 3, if we're going to get really picky, that's what I'd like.
Yep.
And then Lin-Manuel Miranda, because he will always keep me entertained. He's the one who wrote Hamilton.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And he also wrote all the music for Moana.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So so I think those 2, apologies to their significant others, but I think those 2. And then also, there's no way that Tony would let us be stuck there forever. So he would find some way off the island, and that would be entertaining. So I'll do it. In the meantime, Lynn and I would just have a lot of fun singing and making merry. A possible swap in for Lynn, if he is unavailable, is another character, which is Bucky Barnes, who's the Winter Soldier from as much as I love Captain America in a desert island situation, he's not nearly as helpful as somebody who has survived, who's like a professional assassin and survivor, and Tony Stark. So I want Bucky and Tony. And then meal wise, the ration that I would want is, oh God, that's so hard. But I think sushi.
Ooh,
specifically like salmon and or tuna based sushi. Because my favorite meal in the world is actually a poke bowl, a salmon poke bowl. So that or sushi, depending, but something with rice and fish, please.
Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this combination. I have no idea who that second person is, so I apologize in advance for that. But Tony Stark, fully across it. So how are these 2 characters going to get along with, you're there and you've got these 2 individuals? How are they going to get along?
Well, I think Lynn is as big of a nerd as me. And so, and the other thing too that's fun with Tony Stark is that he's a giant nerd. Yeah. So if you really understand Tony, all of the bravado and the stuff is his wounding and his baggage. It's not and it's only really apparent when people kind of feed it and give into it. And I wouldn't. And I don't think Lynn would either. It would be like, hey man, let's just be real. We all, and so I think we'd get along pretty well. I'm sure I'd want to kill them at different times and they'd want to kill me, but because that's human nature. But I think we'd get along pretty well because we're all big nerds who love to learn.
Yep, yep. And I think you've chosen a really good food too, by the way, because
Thank
of
you.
the protein rice combination there. This is sounding healthy but nutritious and
And
yeah,
filling and
yeah.
fresh, because when you're sweaty and hot, you don't, for me anyway, I never want anything fried.
No, no.
Like, I always want something that tastes fresh
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
cold.
Definitely. Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Thank
I
you.
think, you know what, Kristen, I think you have survived. I think you've fared really well in this challenge, by the
Thank
way,
you.
for being put on the spot and having like 30 seconds of thinking music. Really good answers. Well done.
Thank you so much.